Yes, Gavin Stevenson here, and if you haven't watched my last video, be sure to go and watch that now. So, the law of attraction has so many layers to it, and one of the things that I've realized in my life that, life isn't all about money. And I spoke about in some of my other videos that, you need to be able to enjoy the process. You need to find what you love. You need to find your purpose. But in order to find your purpose and your mission in life, you have to become clear. You have to become a clear space. You need to know that your purpose and your mission in life comes from your heart and it doesn't come from your mind. And one of the things that I've learned is to understand that the law of attraction and attracting what you want in your life is really difficult to achieve big things when it's a selfish intent, when it's about you, when it's about how much money you want, when it's about what you want to, the car you want or the home you want, etc, etc. When you make the law of attraction about what you want to do for others and what you want to create for others, things start to flow, and those extra things, the cars, the homes, the money, comes naturally. It's a part of the experience. And when you can understand that deeply and completely, and you're focused on your mission, your purpose, things just show up in your life naturally. Things just work out somehow. And for most people, they aren't able to trust that will happen. And it will. But you have to be able to trust it. So the law of attraction has many levels. And I don't think a lot of people understand that the law of attraction has feminine side and a masculine side. Okay. So everything in nature has polarity. Left, right, up, down, male, female, inside, outside. Right? There's so many things in nature. Everything in nature has an opposite. So if everything in nature has an opposite, so does the law of attraction. And when we can understand that we can shift our own internal being and invoke both the masculine and the feminine, then we are able to attract more into our lives. So let's go a little deeper. So if we look at our thoughts, or should I say mind, our thinking, we can create. We can create and visualize and see the life that we want. We can use affirmations, we can write down goals, and we can put out our intent, what we want. But also on another level, we got the feminine. Okay, the feminine is all about receiving. It's all about allowing. It's all about becoming the space. Okay, and when we can realize that it's not just about putting out intent, and it needs to be balanced out with receiving and allowing, we then attract more into our lives. And I'm just talking about the mental level. So how can you allow with your mindset? How can you allow with your thinking? Well, it comes down to space, right? You need to become the space to allow it to show up in your life, which means you need to get rid of limiting beliefs, limiting thoughts, limiting perspectives that's stopping you and not serving you, blocking what you want to show up in your life. When you remove that, you're now allowing stuff to show up in your life. For example, you want to make $10,000, but there's a limiting belief in your mind saying, it's not possible to make $10,000 for me. It can't work. So you're not allowing. There's a block. When you remove the block, you're now allowing. You become in the feminine energy. Okay, so let's move on to the emotional system. It's the same thing, same principle. If you've got negative emotions and you're constantly feeling negative emotions, then there's a block. You're not in alignment with the lifestyle that you want. A life of fulfillment, a life of joy, a life of excitement, a life of passion, a life of purpose, a life of thrive. In order to allow that to show up, you must be able to shift your internal being. You must be able to shift your emotions and become more allowing. Yes, we can use our visualizations to use our feelings and imagine our intent and all that great stuff, but if we're not allowing, we're not getting rid of certain emotions that's hindering us, it's a real struggle. Okay, and life's about flow. And when you clear stuff, things flow more. Have you ever noticed when you chase money, money runs away, or when you chase a woman runs away? You know, it's not attractive. You need to become attractive to the universe or whatever you believe in. You need to become attractive to it so that you can create what you want. Okay, so the emotional system. So let's go a little deeper. Let's go into the energy system. So we have an energy system, we have an aura. Okay, this is proven science. Okay, we have an energy system around us. And then we have chakra system. Okay, the chakra system, everything up until now that's happened to you is stored in your energy system, in your chakra system. And believe me, it's affecting you in a huge way. Okay, I'm not going to dive too deep into this. If ever we work together, we'll talk about all the stuff that's limiting you right now in the energy level. So if all these things, all this garbage, all this baggage is in your energy system, you're not allowing, are you? You're not allowing stuff to show up in your life. So it's important to have an energy reset so you become clear. When you become clear, now stuff can show up in your life. So we're dealing with the mental. Most people focus on just the mental. Then you got to get your emotions right. I remember when I couldn't feel, I was numb. So I had to work out how to feel more emotion. And I made a video about emotional numbness on YouTube, and it's really helped a lot of people. So I dealt with that, and I got, you know, my emotions better, feeling more. Okay, so you deal with the mental, emotion, but not only that, you need to deal with the energetic level. And when you deal with all three levels, now you become the space to facilitate anything that you want in your life. Okay, but it's really important to identify what's your purpose, what's your mission. Once you're clear, you need to identify what's your purpose, what's your mission, what are you here to do, and then you're able to show up in a powerful way, and you're able to shift not only yourself, but you're able to shift the world. Okay, to change other people's lives. Okay, through products, through services, through whatever you want to do. So really this comes down to finding your power. Your power is when you're clear. When you're clear, you show up. You're able to show up more. You become more attractive and things flow more. Okay. If you look at it this way, water with a dam, there's only limited amounts that can come out the bottom, right? However, you destroy the dam, now you get a flood, an abundance of stuff showing up in your life. That's how this stuff works. So if you're interested in learning more about how to clear each level, mental, emotional, energetic, then get in touch. Add me to Facebook, let's have a chat, and let's see how we can get you a really, really powerful, deep healing. And by the way, some of my clients have manifested money instantly within 24 hours. One of my clients quit his job to do personal training, and literally he couldn't find any clients. Straight after our first session, the next day he found 2 clients. The next day he found another 2 clients and a potential contract to work in someone else's gym. Just like that. So this stuff is really powerful, really powerful, but you have to be ready. Are you ready? If you're ready for the big life, if you're ready for things to show up for you powerfully, then this is for you. If you want to continue through life, you're struggling and being limited to what you can achieve and accomplish and all that great stuff, then you know this is not for you, right? So if you're interested in this, be sure to go add me to Facebook, and we'll discuss more about how we can work together on getting you a really powerful deep healing. Speak to you soon. Peace.